Wednesday, the 10th of January, 2024. Mount Berry Mall. We're going to come out of the mall. We're going to take Old Dalton north up to 156. I don't know if we'll go any further than that or not. We'll cross over Georgia 140 and we'll go to Georgia 156. It is about 2 o'clock. Temperature may be getting up to close to 50. I'm not sure. Started out about 38. It's supposed to go to about 46. And Old Dalton forks off to the right here. This is 45 degrees now, so we will take it from here. Or I think this is Old Dalton. Yes, Old Dalton. We'll go up and cross the bypass. I guess it's part of the bypass. Runs past the tennis courts, tennis center. And we are headed northeast now. US 27, Georgia 1 are heading more north and west. Compass is showing us going slightly northwest, and of course we have a bumper car. We cannot go anywhere without a bumper car. Y'all know that now. I don't care if you're in the Sahara Desert, you're going to end up with somebody right on your bumper. You were heading almost due north. Hoping they'd fork off there at the school. We're going to let them get by here shortly. Some of these roads to the left will cut through to US 27. We're headed at 336 degrees north-northwest. We're running about 36, speed limit is 40. New home subdivision here on the right. They don't have a deceleration lane. I would turn in there and let these people, there's only one, get by. And you know, we let this one get by, then there'll be another one take its place. It's like you just can't go anywhere without somebody on your bumper. And I don't care how fast you're running, somebody's going to catch up with you and ride your bumper. left here will take you over to Armurchie Park and the county dump and the airport. Or I think it will right there. And that bumper car turned off and we picked up another one right away. That one dropped off. There's nobody behind us right now. How about that? Wesley Chapel Church. We're at 352 degrees now, so we are almost going due north. .351, 348. .344, 334. This compass app that I've got downloaded. It also gives you the pitch and roll from level. We'll be crossing over Armurchie Creek. I think it was 19 feet above flood yesterday. And where we cross over, we're close. We won't be too far from the convergence with the Oostenaula River, and I think that is probably one reason for the high flood stage, because the Oostenaula is obviously up. This should be it here, I think. No signs. But I'm pretty sure this is the crossing where we're crossing Armurchie Creek. Yeah, you can see there's water standing out here. There was water standing across the field from Dirttown yesterday. Experimenting with this new mount. And we picked up another bumper car. sale. I think we're going to be coming up on Georgia 140 now. Yeah, this is Georgia 140. To the right is Adairsville, to the left is Armurchie. And we're crossing over. The Oostanala River is going to be right down there on the right. Georgia 140 is a busy road. They're four-laning it from 75 all the way over to over to 53. I'm sorry. I have a feeling they're going to be doing it all the way over to 27 though. And we've just crossed over, and now we're headed towards Georgia 156. This will take you all the way up to Johns Mountain. Using the GoPro Black 10 at 16:9 aspect ratio with a wide view, wide angle lens, 1920 by 1080 resolution, 60 frames a second, full HD. I've got to learn how to edit this and use this Insta360 camera. I've had it for about a month. I hadn't figured it out. It's separate. You have to do the stuff separate software because it actually records two lenses 360 degrees. I need some tutorials and some classes on it. Once we get to 156, I'm not sure if it stays Old Dalton or if it turns into Everitt Springs or some other springs. We'll find out shortly though. Very nice winter afternoon. The wind has been bad the last several days. There's storms. I think storms are supposed to be again this weekend, and maybe worse than the other ones were. For those interested in the shop cat has the cat at the shop now. It may very well. There's a couple of nice bulls out there. Has now transitioned to shop cat first class. It is coming out and meeting and greeting Frank. It is not running back upstairs when the heater is on, so it's staying down. So it has progressed from, as soon as those heaters make a little bit of a noise like they're going to come on, I mean, that thing would shoot upstairs like a wildcat. Well, that's what it is. It's a feral cat. But she has made a lot of progress. I think she's going to be an excellent shop cat. Frank said she likes her shelf for this morning sun. We're going to make her another shelf for afternoon sun. She's already evicted the squirrels in the attic. So she's already doing her job very well. I saw her playing with some stuff laying on the floor for the first time the other day, so we got her some catnip toys to kick around and take her paw and knock around and do stuff with. Very nice, pleasant cat. Nice rocks. Boy, look at that. You can tell we're getting up more into the Taylor Ridge Armurchie Mountain fingerlings. Armurchie Range fingerlings. The lower end of the Appalachians, which were pushed up, if I'm not mistaken. I give out a lot of bad information, but if I'm not mistaken, there's some property for sale, or maybe a house up there. About 300 million years ago, when the African continent bumped up and bumped into the North American continent, pushed the Appalachians up. Very nice drive. Cutting timber over there next, or either the storm took a bunch of scrub stuff out. Okay, we are coming up to Georgia 156. I guess we'll go ahead and go across. To the right is Calhoun. To the left goes back to Armurchie. Another piece of property for sale right there. I can't think of the name of this little community. $279.9 here. We'll see what this road is on the other side. I think it changes names. Yes, it has changed to Everitt Springs here. I don't know if we have enough battery, or maybe the camera will get hot and cut off. The GoPro has done much better with these upgraded batteries. Those original GoPro batteries were junk. They'd get hot, you barely get 5 or 6 minutes with the camera before it would cut off. And I've got some of the GoPro's upgraded batteries and some aftermarket upgraded batteries, and both of them work much better than GoPro's regular original batteries. Very nice winter afternoon drive. think this is going to bring us out to Lover's Lane. We'll turn left and head back down towards Armurchie. If we turn right, it would take us on up to Johns Mountain Wildlife Management Area and Johns Mountain Campground and all of that over there, where you go up to the overlook, the campsite. So far, I've really liked this mount. We'll have to see what this video looks like. And it has an attachment. I can attach the phone to it as well. Speed limit 40, we're running about 37. 40 on this little road is a little bit faster than I'd like to go. Of course, if you knew it, if I was familiar with it, it'd be a bit different. I can feel the camera getting hot when I turn it. Maybe it'll make it up here. If it just cuts off with me not saying that's a wrap, or you know we're going to cut it off, then you'll know it just cut off. This is further out and longer than I was intending to make this video. Okay, y'all missed about the last 3 or 4 miles. The camera got hot and cut off, and so we're going to cut it off here pretty quick. We should be coming up on Lover's Lane. We just passed Floyd Springs. We're going to turn left on Lover's Lane and head back down. It'll turn into Floyd Springs, and we'll head back to Armurchie. And that's right here at this intersection. We go straight, it'd take us on over to Johns Mountain. Or on up to Johns Mountain. You've got some national campsites, or national forest campsites and stuff. And so they call this little section here, we're on Everitt Springs. We're turning onto Lover's Lane. And we'll go down here and pick up Floyd Springs and head on back in. But sun's in our eyes. Let's go ahead and turn this off. This will be a wrap.